Hi, I'm Kimberly Skokan, naturopathic doctor and founder of Natural Medicine of Palm Beach. And this is my son, Joseph Skokan, who is here to help me explain to everyone what I do and how I do it.
So this is going to be exciting. So what if I know nothing about what you do? What is like the basic, simplistic breakdown? Give me the simplified version.
I do bioenergetic scanning, which is I assess your body's energetic system to see if you have any imbalances going on.
What would some of those be?
They could be emotional, they could be food sensitivities, they could be stressors that are causing inflammation. You may have symptoms of illness, but all your test results keep coming back negative. So if you have imbalances in certain areas of your body, those could be triggering some symptoms, unwanted symptoms that you're not obviously wanting.
Fair. So like if I was to eat dairy and it makes me sick, it can be like, oh, maybe you have some sort of dairy sensitivity.
Yes, but we can also narrow down to which specific. So if it's
good.
like a cheese,
Yep.
like which cheese. A lot of people go on these diets like no dairy, no gluten, no this, no that. Well, you may not necessarily have issues with all of those. They may be certain ones, and everyone is different. So I will be able to help you pinpoint which specific foods to avoid that are causing you stressors, which could be causing you inflammation, could be causing you gut issues, could be causing other unwanted things. I also do a lot of emotional work, which basically I have found after all the hundreds of clients I've worked with that, of course, everyone knows everything's triggered by emotions, but so is illness.
Yeah.
So if you harbor a lot of emotions that you think you've taken care of, but you've actually
bottled up.
Yeah,
I get it.
Or holding on to, that causes a lot of stuff, and it needs to get out in a certain way. So it either gets out in anger or it gets out in illness. Yep. So I like to hone in on what's going on with you that way. We have all these people that do self-help. They spend thousands of dollars on groups and videos and seminars to get better, learn their purpose, but they still aren't being able to figure out what's going on with them because they don't know what emotions. Like you could have abandonment if your parents were divorced or your father was not home a lot or left when disappeared when you were little. Those could be abandonment issues, and you could be having behavioral issues because of that, and you're choosing partners or your spouse or whoever you're with because you're afraid. Not that person's not good for you right now, but maybe you're in bad behavior patterns because of things that were triggered from when you were a child.
Yeah.
So I help pinpoint those, we help acknowledge what those are, release them, and then you're able to move forward to be successful. A lot of successful people aren't where they want to be because maybe they have low self-esteem, and a lot of these things and when I do the scans with you, you recognize, oh, I knew that, but you don't know how debilitating it is to your life until we start going through with it. So I'm able to help you with those.
And I think it's so important that it's like, that you can take them out and put them on the table and really look at them.
Absolutely.
And I think that's an important thing because a lot of times there could be something like abandonment or whatever. Maybe, people say these words and you get like a slight twinge and you get you remember something in your past, like, oh, man, that is something, but we always kind of push it away and we think, well, it's not an important aspect. Sure. But you know what it is? These are big issues. What happens, though, if I don't live in Florida?
Okay, so if you don't live in Florida, a lot of my clients do not. So I send them DNA test. Okay. So basically, I'll send you a kit. You'll send me your DNA back, and it's painless, which is good.
That is good.
And then I'm able to run everything through the system with your DNA.
Am I like taking my own blood?
No.
Okay.
You're not taking blood.
I mean, some people are like, that's painless. For me, no thank you. But, some people are like, that's a painless process. No. So it's like, ooh, I'm not going to.
Yeah.
No, not for me.
It's definitely your saliva.
Okay.
So, a lot of systems are out there where they do like your hair and they talk about foods that you've had and what foods to avoid, but they don't tell you why. Yep. I can help pinpoint specifically where this is affecting you. Like if this food is affecting you, it could be allergies. Like you could know you have allergies, or it could be affecting your spinal cord. I work with doctors, and I'm able to help pinpoint which in the vertebrae or your dental frequencies are affecting you. So I work with a chiropractor, and he's able to see what results you bring from your MRI or your x-rays, but I'm also able to help pinpoint where there's inflammation in other parts of your body. So he's able to help adjust you for those, and I'm also able to help you find the foods and the other items to stay away from and avoid, which is better for your overall health.
Okay, well, I think that's awesome. So I think what we'll do is that was an awesome breakdown. of like the different steps, what you can do, and if you don't live in Florida, it doesn't take blood, so that's nice. That's that's a benefit, pain free. We like that, normal people like that, and so I think that's awesome. And so I guess the next video, you guys go on to the next one, and we'll talk about the things that you can give to the people.
Right, the protocols and the remedies. Okay.
Which I think will be awesome. So I thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Have a good one.